Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Short Pit, a NASCAR podcast. I'm your host, Caleb McChesney. Alongside me, as usual, is my co-host, Chris Prince. Chris, how are you?
Doing all right this morning, sir. How about yourself?
Just peachy. We just get right back to you after a race at Iowa, where Ty Gibbs picks up his second career win. Ain't that something?
Yeah, the year of
Um,
Gibbs, apparently.
yep. And Carson Quapple gets his second win as well down there in Iowa in the cornfields. We'll talk about the race and what we thought of it, what's to come. And yeah, we'll get into what's going to be a Saturday night race down in Richmond this weekend. How
Saturday
about
night.
that?
I'm fine with it. I love a good Saturday night race. At least I won't be up till the ass
Yeah,
crack
beat
of dawn.
Sunday.
Yeah.
So we'll do all that. We'll see what kind of trouble we can get into in between. But for now, let's go ahead and let's discuss Iowa. I did not catch the O'Reilly Series race. If you did, maybe you can kind of walk us through it a little. Obviously, when Carson Quapple wins for Junior Motorsports, it's kind of a big deal, Junior. But
Yeah, Carson had a good race. Kind of same thing as you saw with the Cup kind of race strategy. Kind of got him up there in contention. And then he raced. God, who was it that he was racing? One of the other Junior Motorsports cars,
probably
inevitably.
Allgaier.
Yeah, probably Allgaier. And then Allgaier got caught up in the wreck late. Allgaier looked like he was going to chase him down before the last caution, and then got caught up in the O'Reilly bullshit that happens on late restarts. So basically, nobody could catch him after the restart. Carson had really good restarts those last two restarts, and just put himself out in front of the field. So it kind of helped him in that aspect, though. But it was cool to watch him get his second one after watching him get his first one and go back to back. Because, like you said, it's such a big thing for Junior and any of those fans for Junior Motorsports, I feel like, too.
Yeah. And then we get into the Cup race on Sunday. It's another Toyota kind of belt to ass. Bell's up there. Bubba's up there for a long time. Gibbs, Denny fights through the field, gets up to top 5. Kind of what we've grown to expect from these guys. And ultimately, it's Gibbs versus Bell at the end. And Bell continues to be the bridesmaid, never the bride. He finishes second to Ty Gibbs, who's really kind of come on this year. It's been a breakout year for him, and
Yeah.
it's been kind of overshadowed by the allure that is Carson Hocevar this year. But Ty Gibbs deserves his props for how well he's running and just how consistent he's been, the big strides forward he's made.
Oh, yeah.
In the last couple of years, like this guy is, pretty sure he's top 5, top 4 in points right now.
Yeah.
He's a force to be reckoned with when the chase comes on here in a couple weeks. But yeah, shout out to the 54 car getting their second win.
Heck yeah. I mean, it's what you wanted to see, I think, as a Ty Gibbs fan for a while. You wanted to see the first win, obviously, and then you wanted to see multiple wins. So good for that fan base, good for Ty. The big thing that got me is the fact that he's performing so well. Like, I go through and I'll scroll like the NASCAR Reddit, just looking for things from week to week, maybe for us to talk about. And this one kind of threw out to me the fact that he's performing so well. Fans are like, would you give Ty or Denny the top car for a JGR team? I don't think that's a question for me. I don't know that it's necessarily a question for you, but the way your face is looking, maybe.
It's Denny. Like
Yeah.
right now, like until Denny's like the fall off happens, you give Denny the best equipment if there's a hierarchy, which I don't know if I necessarily believe with a team like
Yeah.
JGR. Like Denny's your best shot at winning the championship, just straight up.
I agree.
After that, it's Ty and Bell, and then Briscoe. Like, because
Yeah.
Briscoe's off and on, like really hot, and then they'll have stretches of just kind of ho-humming it.
Yep.
But no, I think it's closer of a gap than people make it seem.
Yeah.
Ty is just pretty. I think he's one more year away from like really taking it to people. He's been really good in 26. I think 27 is going to be a year where people need to watch out.
Problem is, too, he's going to have another guy in Corey Haim in that camp now, too, to compete with. So that camp just gets a little deeper. I think you're right, though. I think if he doesn't do it before the season's over, I could very well see Ty Gibbs winning another race or two, just the way he's been consistent this year.
He's going to be a
No,
threat in the championship.
yeah, I mean, I think Denny, like you said, is the favorite. I don't think there's any hierarchy in JGR, just based off what we've seen. But yeah, you give Denny the car. Denny's going to win the championship. I feel like I wouldn't be surprised if Ty's contending for it, but I do feel like you said, Denny's your best chance. But Ty deserves credit. Like, no, I don't think anybody really saw him top 5 in points this year. Maybe a win or two, because heck, everybody's been predicting him to win for the last 2 years now. Exactly. So I mean, I think good for Ty. It was a good drive by him. Good call by his crew chief to get him up there. I mean, tires we saw didn't matter, which we'll talk about in a minute, little more about how the race went. But good for Ty. I mean, that's the best way I can put it. I think he deserves it. He's quietly put in the work, even after the criticism from shows like us here and there. But I think he's gonna be fine.
I think
and he
we've been
stays
pretty
that.
fair to Ty. I think we sing his praises more than other shows do.
Yeah, I think we were a little bit like everybody else. Thought he might have been a little bit of a spoiled Papaw's
Oh, he's
child.
definitely a little affluent little twerp, but
Not as bad as Carson Hocevar.
it's funny because Carson doesn't really have the nepo thing in him.
No,
He's just a giant douche.
Yeah, that's fair.
And Ty can be as big a douche, if not bigger. He's always had the talent and racecraft to back it up.
That's fair. Yeah, Carson's way more aggressive. I've watched Ty race since like the ARCA series and then through O'Reilly and whatnot. He's definitely a little more patient when he wants to be. No, that's not gonna lie. He freaking wrecked Brandon Jones,
his teammate, yeah,
his teammate, and didn't even need to a couple years ago. So I think you're right though. I think Ty's better in that aspect. I think it's funny though that we're still throwing freaking Carson's name up. Like it's like the little douche knows what he's doing. He gets his name into everybody's head.
He finished 31st. So
yeah, no need to talk about him anymore.
Nope, not this week.
No.
How about Christopher Bell continuing his streak of P2s?
Man,
he's
that's
on in 4 of his last 5. He's finished second. Chicagoland, Atlanta, Indy, and Iowa.
You just show up at the racetrack. I feel like it's Christopher Bell, and you're like, man, this sucks. I'm never winning again. I'm just stuck here in second.
Sheldon Creed.
I mean, I thought C-Bell might break through this year. You can hear the kids getting ready for the bus. If you hear that.
School's back.
School's back, but yeah, I mean, I think
all parents everywhere. Thank God.
No kidding. C-Bell's gonna be. Where's he win? Let's talk about it. You got New Hampshire. You got Richmond. You think
2 really good tracks for him.
You think New Hampshire's a lock? If Richmond's not,
if there's a lock on the schedule, that's it.
That's fair.
Let's see what else is coming.
Daytona.
No,
not there. Yeah, I'm with you there.
Darlington, maybe
Darlington.
He had two P3s in September of 24 and April of 25.
I'm just saying, if he wins, is this like some sort of race gods telling you like you need to go with C-Bell, seeing as that's 2 races?
Gateway. He's only finished outside the top 10 once over there.
Yeah, that's fair. I think race gods wise, I'm probably lagging bad. I imagine.
I'd give him Loudon. I think that's a solid bet.
You good?
Am I lagging for you right now?
No, you're good. I thought I was lagging.
No.
Oh, so it's you then this time. Good. What's new there? That's kind of crazy.
Are we good?
You're good.
Okay, great. Yeah. Loudon is probably the best bet for C-Bell to go ahead and get a win.
Okay, I like it. Loudon, C-Bell, lock it in, Caleb.
I didn't say lock it in. I said that's as good as
it'll get.
It's 7 o'clock, man. You can't fuck with me right now.
Oh God. Okay. Wait a minute though. Before we move on, serious question. Since we had that little thing, if Seabell wins 2 races that you go to in back-to-back years in the fall, is this the race gods telling you need to pick Seabell as your new driver next year after Alex?
That'd be a real pain in the neck. Maybe it could be. It could be. There was a time where he was the number 2, and it was no doubt about it.
Yeah, I mean,
right before a certain day in September of last year.
Yeah, just a certain day. Good days in September.
Yeah. It's like the Earth, Wind, and Fire song. You know, in September. You know that thing.
Yep, I do.
Okay. Josh Berry P4. Is he putting on a pretty good audition right now?
For an O'Reilly seat, probably. I mean,
he's had 2 straight top 10s at Indy and Iowa. Those aren't easy tracks.
Where's he go in the Cup Series?
I don't know.
McDowell's not leaving, from what I've heard. I've heard he's locked down another year. Now that's rumor. That's not guaranteed. Yeah.
All right, Spire. Who knows what the fuck you're doing?
Exactly. Suarez will probably be locked down after this season.
Yeah, so, Suarez and Hostafar are the top 2.
Childress, I feel like, is the only unknown right now, because Front Row has made it clear they want Gragson back. It's just if Gragson wants to go back, yeah. And then they've already signed Zane and Gilliland most recently, but they've signed Zane, I believe, last year to an extension. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I don't know that he has a place to go in the Cup Series, as much as I hate it for Josh, because I think he has the talent. He obviously shown that. But I just think he's doomed to go back to the O'Reilly Series. And honestly,
Legacy's getting a 3rd charter, as much as we're rumored that that's going to be Riley Herbst's ride. But
yeah, I mean, Riley has the Monster Energy sponsorship, so that's what's helping him. Whereas Josh has to basically have the team find him sponsorship because he doesn't have it to take with him. I heard, imagine this, but reading through Reddit too yesterday, there's rumors that Sammy Smith's going to leave JRM and the 8 car. He's got the sponsorship to do it. If
for the new Haas car?
No, because that's Dean Thompson's. They've already announced Dean Thompson getting that. Yeah, your face tells me all I needed to know, because I barely know who Dean Thompson is too. So, but yeah, I mean, where the hell is Sammy
Smith getting into O'Reilly with the Dodge?
I haven't saw anything. That'd
be interesting. Heard anything about that?
No, weird. Sammy Smith with Pilot and Flying J, though, that feels like easy money for a team that is looking to get into the series. So,
all right, Sammy, interesting choice on your part if you're leaving JRM.
Yeah, why would you leave the best team in the series? Doesn't make much sense to me. But
unless, I mean, you're going to a Cup ride, and I don't see any Cup rides open for you, buddy.
Unless he's taking Flying J to Legacy and nobody knows.
I think that's Riley's ride, especially with how good Riley's been running lately.
He's improved definitely a lot this year, so I believe that too. I don't think that you're going to see.
I know that P21 at Iowa isn't flashy by any means, but he's got 3 top 10s on the year, usually running in the teens. 18th at North Wilkesboro, 10th at Chicagoland, 8th at San Diego, 11th at Texas, 13th at Michigan, 16th at Pocono. Like, he's having an all right year. Like, yeah, it's better than we all thought it would be.
Where's he at in comparison to John Hunter Nemechek in points?
Points? Stand by. Compared to John Hunter, he is 13 points ahead of John Hunter.
13 points ahead of John Hunter. And a couple weeks ago, we were like,
John Hunter is the next target on the Alex Bowman line. He's 60 points ahead of Bowman.
Well, if John Hunter keeps up his freaking route recently, Alex can catch him, I think, because John Hunter's he's been like Larson. He can't quit tripping over his own fucking dick at this point.
It was a 19th at Iowa for John Hunter last week. It wasn't bad. 16th at San Diego, 4th at Pocono is the highlight for him.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Pocono's the highlight recently, because he's been in a whole lot of accidents too. Like, some could argue he overshot the corner, his car got loose, and that's what shot Larson up the track, and then all that transpired.
He's only been ruled for 1 accident, like as far as race-ending accident.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm sure that he's been banged up more than that.
That's probably why people like him so much. He finishes races. I mean, I get it, but if you're not competitively finishing races, what's the fun in that? No,
No.
like Rowdy used to say, it's no fun finishing 15th when you know you're supposed to be in the top 10. But I
Mhm.
don't know that Legacy's supposed to be in the top 10 either. So
Ross Chastain showed up.
Ross Chastain showed up.
P7. He gets a sixth and a third in the stages.
Yep,
He led 40 laps.
that's what I was going to say. In a top 10 finish, he's actually, spoiler, my driver of the week.
Ah, interesting.
Yep,
He had a pretty good day.
he did. He's needed it. Trackhouse has needed it. Well, that team for Trackhouse has needed it anyway.
Yep. And Zilich gets a P11. That's not bad.
No, and then he
SPG, I believe, was in a little bit of a fender bender at some point.
at one point, yeah, I believe so.
So he finished 30th. But Trackhouse shows up, has a pretty good day.
They needed
Bubba
it.
Bubba was fighting like hell just to finish P12. Good on them for sticking it out.
He
Had a,
killed his
had a
own
chance
day though.
had a chance to win that.
Yeah, I mean he knows it. I think everybody knows it though. He shot himself in the foot on that one speeding down pit road. He like you could just tell. Even the broadcast caught it and was like, look at that. He just probably was looking in his mirror, or looking at his gauges, or something like that. And I'm like, well, if he's looking at his gauges, he obviously wouldn't have sped. So I don't think that's the the mantra there. But yeah, got him for speeding, and then on a track where he couldn't pass, he did good to get back up to 12th, in my opinion.
Joey Logano is now 60 points to the good in the playoffs. He's 13th. He finished 14th at the race in Iowa, but two P2 stage finishes. Joey's heating up at the right time.
Yeah, sorry, my wife's talking to me. Yeah, Joey's heating up at the right time. I agree with you. God, it's 7 o'clock in the morning, as you said earlier, so you can tell my focus is not where it needs to be. But yeah, Joey's gonna heat up. I hate Joey though, and you know this. Yeah, I think that's why you bring it up sometimes. But
Richmond, Loudon, Daytona.
fuck you,
Three
Caleb.
very good Penske tracks. Listen, I'm
Fuck
no
you.
fan of Joey Logano myself, but who picked him to win the fucking championship back in February?
Listen, I know who picked him to win the championship. I didn't pick him to win the championship, so I know that.
It was
I
one of us.
was. It was one of us, and it's obviously not me. So that just leaves you at this point. Um, he's doing better than
I
mine.
should have bet on that.
You should have, dude. I swear. We would have been famous for you being the one who bet on Joey Logano to win the championship.
In the chase format when everybody was shitting on him. Oh, he's not going to Mickey Mouse it anymore.
Can't
Well,
Mickey Mouse that championship no more.
nope, he's going to win it straight up.
Joey goes out and performs at Richmond and New Hampshire like he should, like we
And Daytona.
know, and Daytona. I mean, I think he'll perform
Penske
and get
power.
stage points. I don't know that he's going to be a winner because that seems to be Joey's kind of mantra at Daytona. He leads a bunch of laps and then somehow gets put in the fucking wall before it's over. So
Probably by John Hunter Nemechek.
yeah, probably at this point. If
When was
he,
the last time Joey won at Daytona? It's a good question.
I bet it's a lot less farther back than I want to think.
2015.
Dang, okay, maybe it is a little further
He
back than I
finished
thought.
second in the 500 in 23 and third in the 500 in 26.
Golly.
His last highest finish in the summer race, like since it moved from the 4th of July,
Yeah.
is the end of 2023. He collected P5 and P10 in the stages to finish 5th.
I don't know. I don't think he's going to do is I think he'll get stage points maybe at Daytona. The big thing you should watch as a Joey Logano fan is the next two races. I think that's where he's going to make the most points and or could upset somebody and grab a win. If he does that,
dominated at Loudon last year.
yeah. I mean, that's easily, I think, like you said, it's maybe not a lot because anything can happen on a racetrack. But if there's a track that I feel overly good for, Joey Logano to upset somebody, it's probably going to be New Hampshire. But
he competed
either
for the win
way,
at Richmond a couple of years ago when AD wrecked Logano and Hamlin on your daughter's birthday.
on my daughter's birthday, yeah.
Like so, actual literal birthday.
Literal. I was watching this and texting you from the labor room. So, yeah, I mean, I think that Joey's going to be it's crazy that I even thought that he wouldn't be a threat for the championship with this chase format. because this is just what Joey
That's why
does.
we have us to. That's why
That's
we have
right.
me. That's why you have me to like bring you to reality. Like, hey, Joey Logano's he's gonna be there when you least want him.
Yeah, no, actually, he's a snake. I've said it once. I'll say it 100 times. Dude's a snake. He will stick around until you least expect him to, and then he'll start racking off the performances he needs, and he's then there in the fucking mix of it for a championship. So the question will be, can he keep the performances up in the chase? Right? He's been very inconsistent the first half of the year to this point, and I think in the chase you have to have some sort of consistency along with maybe a win or two.
I'm just saying
And
a lot of short tracks
yeah, that's
in
going to
that
help him.
in that chase.
Yeah.
And the intermediates, Charlotte, Kansas, Vegas,
But
all
those,
pretty cookie cutter. That's going to be friendly to all the cars.
yeah,
Which, like, if Ford can just put together a solid intermediate package to keep
that
up with
was,
the Toyotas, they're
yep.
gonna be fine. And obviously, Super Speedway, Talladega, nobody's fucking with Penske on that.
Yeah. No, I think you're right. The question and the big question mark still is the intermediates. Penske's not been consistently good on the intermediates this year, it feels like. Like, Blaney's been obviously the leader of the team, but I think if they can do that, I don't see there's no reason that I couldn't see Joey being a contender. I don't want to lay my money on Joey though right now. Just I mean he's heating up. Don't get me wrong. Do I hate to see it as a Logano hater? Yeah, but it's just the nature of it, and I'm not surprised at sadly at the end of the day.
The last note from Iowa, I want to talk about your boy for a second. Alan Gustafson pulls a good call right out of his ass just for the pit crew to fuck it up.
Bro, I could have threw my phone across the living room. I literally said the same thing. I was like, Alan finally makes a good fucking call. It would have been his second good call of the year had the fucking pit crew not fucked it up. And then the pit crew goes and fucks it up. That literally, Katie was like, his pit crew used to be one of the best. I was like, yep,
It's statistically still the best.
statistically still the best. And fucked that up on Sunday. So I mean, even the best have bad days, Caleb. You just keep that in mind. Even the
Dude, I
best
was a
have bad
Patriots
days.
fan forever. I thought that a Week 12 loss in Denver was the end of the year.
That's right. So I mean, see, we're gonna be fine. Chase is gonna be fine. I hope.
That is as far as Chevy will take him.
As far as Chevy will take him, yeah. We'll ho hum at least a top 15.
Yep, keep that streak alive.
That's right. Gotta do
Richmond,
that.
they finished 15th.
Woo!
We need
Ho
like
hums.
a video package for when Chase Elliott finishes 15th.
I know. Yep, I agree. Get one of those like really cool ones where it's like it fades into a 15th at the very end. So you're like,
Yeah.
oh, where's this going?
It's just like all of his aura moments, like the Roval,
Yep.
Winning in Atlanta, the championship, burnouts. Like you get the whole TikTok edit package, and then it says Chase Elliott finishes 15th.
Oh God! Before we move on from Iowa, I got to bring something up because this is something that
Yes, I know Bowman wrecked.
No, yeah, fuck you for that. But not for you.
That
It's
was
actually
my
Larson's
problem.
fault. Larson's fault for that, but not clear at all. What the fuck was I gonna say? Was Iowa a good race for you?
It was fine.
Fine. Did you vote yes
Mediocre,
or no?
mid. I'd vote yeah. Like I didn't hate watching it.
Okay, I think that's fair.
It's
And
kind
I
of like
asked you.
if I vote no, it means I hated watching it.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat, right? I don't vote no unless the race is.
Otherwise, it's good.
Yeah, just
If it was,
abysmal. Then you're gonna know.
if there were moments that I turned on, I'm like, oh, that was pretty enjoyable. Like that's a yeah.
Yeah.
Iowa was fun. It had a pretty decent ending. It was pretty compelling throughout the whole thing. I wish there was some more green flag pit cycles, but you got the one in the end that mattered. So
No. Okay. So I asked you that for a reason, right? We've talked about. I'm not even like he shall not be named right this week. Um, after this, Hocevar, you saw probably the stupid rant he went on Twitter about the state of the
no.
sport. Yeah, I don't blame you. I quit following him
Oh,
after
was this
that.
like last week
Yeah, and
where
I
he was
bring it
talking
up.
about watching a Talladega race from before his lifetime?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
didn't see
So
that.
yeah, he went on a rant stating that, which is ironic to me considering he's the hottest thing in NASCAR, that the sport was on a ventilator and or not as good as it used to be.
Back in my day, before I was alive.
Like, bro, shut the fuck up. Like, do you not like the sport that allows you the platform to fucking be a loudmouth douche on the internet? I mean, it really, like, and then the fans out there, this is gonna be my rant for the fucking morning. Why am I getting on Twitter? Yeah, let's go ahead and just get out of it. Throw the F bomb out there. Why am I still getting on Twitter a week later and hearing people talk about how the sport is in the dumps, yet they get on it every week and watch the damn race? If you don't care to watch it, if the racing is that bad, quit fucking watching it. Excuse my freaking French at this point. Like, damn it.
Freaking
Sorry, I
French,
needed to
huh?
get that out this morning because got on Twitter this morning and literally just a freaking span of messages talking about this dumbass tweet from last week about how the sport's in the gutters, yet its views are up a lot of the times. Prime's views were up most of them. How are you figuring? Like, how's it just in the gutter?
I don't think it's in the gutter. I mean, if you're trying to compare it to like what it was 20 years ago,
You're never
good
getting
luck.
that. Yeah.
Good luck. You're
Never
not
getting
getting
that.
Carson Hocevar in a Nickelback music video. I'm sorry.
No.
It's not happening.
Nope. You're not going to get him in a Nickelback music video. But the reason why is because even though he's got personality, he's never going to have the personality of Dale Earnhardt Sr. that people want.
Or even Junior.
Or Junior. Or, for that matter, the Gordons and things like that. That era of drivers just had a different personality to them that I don't feel like you have a few that are close, but you're not going to have any that exceed
I mean, you think about the NFL. Does the NFL have that same vibe that it had 10, 20 years ago? No.
No.
Everything kind of changes and evolves. And
Exactly.
did NASCAR take the backseat to the NFL? Yeah, who the fuck didn't?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, but I saw this was a point that kind of was.
I think it's still got to be the most popular motorsport in America.
I believe
There's no way F1 has overtaken that yet.
Yeah, no, I believe it is in America. But the thing that got me, you mentioned F1, is everybody's like motorsports is a niche sport, right? Or a niche sport. You saw F1 go mainstream, but look what they've done. They've kind of faltered a little bit. You don't see F1 as much like mainstream anymore, right? They
It's
want it to
become a
be.
super corporate kind of thing, kind of like the NFL. It's
Exactly.
It's not as edgy.
Right. But also the point was, at least, I see like the occasional thing as a motorsports follower, but I don't, just watching, the local news channel and I don't see a commercial for an F1 race like I did 5-10 years ago, right?
Mhm.
Like where they're trying to be more mainstream and more out there. They've kind of gotten to the point where they're comfortable knowing what their fan base is, even though they don't listen to their fan base or their drivers for that matter. That sounds familiar. Sorry, had to get that out there. Seeing as we're
Well,
moving on.
there goes our NASCAR partnership. Good job.
I know. Damn. It'll be all right.
Good job.
No, I'm just kidding. NASCAR's doing good things, which we'll get to in our weekly news this week, tracks and things. So,
Yeah.
but had to get that rant out of the way. If you don't like the sport and you're going to gripe about it, just quit watching it because you just honestly, it kind of
Football
just
season's
sucks.
almost back. You can stop pretending that you care.
Yeah, exactly. We know you really don't care about NASCAR anymore. You're just looking for clout on social media.
All right. Just make sure you get Kyle Larson's race right when you insult him.
That's right. And the fact that he is your terrorist of the week.
Yeah, we're at weekly awards. Yeah, Kyle Larson, that Japanese man, is he insists that I get his race right.
That's right.
I would never do that. I like Kyle Larson, but he's my terrorist of the week this week. Listen, I know you got put in a bad spot, but it's on you to slam the brakes when somebody's coming up behind you 3 wide. Like, you are the guy out of line, not Bowman, not Herbst or whoever was in the middle. Like,
yeah,
Larson, you're out of line. You're
Not
out
clear.
of line. You gotta get back in line and not kill your teammate in the process. So Kyle Larson is my terrorist of the week.
Yeah, I'm giving it to John Hunter Nemechek.
John Hunter Nemechek. Yep.
Yep. I already kind of discussed that. Like, you can say what you want, his car got loose, whatever, but he triggered Larson getting up out of the groove. Yeah, Larson wrecked a whole lot of cars because he should have just hit the damn brakes, like you said. but it's all triggered because of John Hunter Nemechek. So we're going to give him another tally this year.
Fair point. Fair point. The only reason I put Larson there is Larson's a 2-time Cup Series champion.
That's fair. That's fair.
You better figure it out.
Yeah, you should have known better. Come on, bud.
My driver of the week happens to be one Josh Berry.
I was going to go that route.
P4. And then you picked Ross because damn, has he needed it.
Bad. Like, badly needed it. So, figured I'd give him a little more positivity and give him a driver of the week.
He's 18th in the standings right now. He is 47 out of the... Nope, is it 47?
You're better at math than me. So.
47, yeah. He's 47 behind Cindric for the points as we get into a lot of Penske power tracks.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, too. And then
Cindric might be in the number one ride for the next couple weeks.
Yeah. I don't see that. I don't think that you're going to see Ross get into the chase. It's a little late to turn on the performance and get in.
Yeah, it's kind of like what Eric Jones said. Like, if he had a bad day that day, it was going to be over.
Yeah, I mean,
because now Eric Jones is 50 points back.
Yeah, that's the thing you missed, right? With the playoffs, the bubble battle. Like, you still had it, but now it's a little more prevalent because it's not just winning you're in, right? You've gotten down there at the bottom. There's probably, well, at least a couple weeks ago, there were 3 to 5 drivers you didn't know were going to be there or not, just based off the way points looked. Now it's starting to get a little more secure, I feel like. Heck, it honestly could still flip, though, with Daytona coming up. Mm-hmm. You have an early wreck at Daytona, or even Richmond, for that matter. Not to say it's a wrecking track, but just one bad race can literally put you down on the bubble or below the bubble.
I'd say over the last 3 races, spots 5 through 11, maybe even 12, is the battle to watch. From Briscoe down to Suarez, 663 to 597.
That's
a lot of movement in there.
A lot of movement. A lot of drivers, though, if you think about it, have been kind of comers and goers. We kind of mentioned Briscoe.
Bell. Elliott. Carson Ostovar. Busher.
They've been
Larson, Byron, Suarez. And then Joey Logano is 11 points behind that.
So you could throw him in, honestly, right there. Because Suarez is he's been okay, but he's not been the Suarez at the beginning of the season we all saw. I mean, in my opinion. Anyway, Hocevar. That's the best way I can put that. Briscoe is the probably low man there if I had to put money on one of them finishing lower than others just because his luck's been so bad. Besides Reddick,
but he also starts from the highest point at 663.
He's
4 points ahead of Seabell.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all you can say at this point.
I think the top 4 is locked in some way, shape, or form. I mean, Reddick is really going to have to suck to blow 140 points to Briscoe.
I think Reddick needs to worry about getting some momentum on his damn side, though.
Bro, I think he's locked into a top 4 finish. I'm confident. I'm confident in saying that Reddick is not going to blow 140 points over 3 races.
No, I think that's pretty. I can be confident in that with you as well. I don't think he's going to blow that big of a lead.
So the top 4 in some order is going to be Denny, Gibbs, Blaney, and Reddick.
Yep.
And then after that is a shit show.
It's a shit show. It could literally go anywhere else.
Could you see Shane Van Gisbergen or Austin Cindric blowing 30 to 60 points over the next 3 races?
Ooh.
To somebody like who's in the bubble here? Somebody like Ryan Preece. 2 short tracks coming up.
2 short tracks.
Ross Chastain. Brad Keselowski.
Brad's interesting.
Brad's he's a little over 50 points back from Cindric.
So he'd need to
but
win a race and have Cindric have a bad day. Essentially.
Yeah.
Or a couple, for that matter.
It's an interesting battle.
It is. I think this is what they wanted, though, right? Because what was the big
and
thing?
I don't feel dirty about it like I did with the playoffs. Like, oh, well, freaking Daniel Suarez hasn't done shit, and he won the Coke 600 or whatever. Just something like that example.
It doesn't feel like you said dirty.
Has there
Like
been a one-off winner this year that I could like just point at and be like, "Oh, hey, he sucks"?
I don't.
Not Joey. Joey's even been pretty good.
Yeah,
Um, as of late, who's got a win that I can just point out?
Daniel Suarez. I mean, but Daniel's been
Yeah, no,
consistently.
nobody. There hasn't been a winner that you're like, "Oh, well, what the fuck," you know?
Yeah, like you're just like, oh, okay. Like Daniel winning, he'd been kind of
You can't
consistent
even
over
point
that
at
time.
SVG because he's been pretty good this year.
Yeah, I mean, he's not been bad. He's improving on the ovals as we freaking saw. He was leading at North Wilkesboro.
So
So
overall, this has been a really good. This has been a really good change.
yeah, overall, I mean, you don't have any of those like you said one offs where you're like, what the
Josh
happened
Berry
there?
when he wins Vegas and averages 20th the rest of the way.
Yeah,
Something like that.
exactly. Harrison Burton the year before that winning the last race of the regular season and locking in to only be eliminated first round like we all
And
knew he
fired.
would. Yeah, and fired. So I mean, I like this
While
format. I
giving Wood
think it's
Brothers
a
the 100th
no-brainer.
win.
Yeah. uh,
The ever elusive 100th win.
ever elusive. He gets that, and there we go, out the door. I mean, it's the
I
chase
like
is
how we turned weekly awards into like bubble battle talk.
bubble battle talk. Yeah, you do what you got to do when you need talking points, right?
Now I got to alter the timestamp.
Damn, those damn timestamps.
Dude, nobody watches unless I have them. I don't know if that's true.
If there's a stat for that, I'd like to know.
All-Star race back at North Wilkesboro, and Dover gets the points race, as we kind of said.
Yeah.
Triple header, all three series will be there in Dover and Wilkesboro. Is that what you're talking about?
Wilkesboro, sorry.
Wilkesboro? Okay.
Yeah.
This is important because Junior said he would consider running an O'Reilly race if they went to Wilkesboro.
Yep.
I'm into it. Did he stop bitching and moaning that Wilkesboro's an all-star race now? Like, did he get over it?
I haven't heard him. I hadn't listened to his show yet, but this was the roundtable talk that he had. That episode, he actually brought it up like, hey, you guys get the O'Reilly series down there. He's like, I'd consider it. He's like, I'd consider running a race at North.
So we're going to Wilkesboro next year. Awesome.
That's what it sounds like. We're all going to Wilkesboro to watch Junior race the O'Reilly race at this point. But I think it's a smart choice. You're going to have the fans out there, obviously, who wanted North Wilkesboro to keep a points race. They loved that product that they got, that type of race.
People like that?
Yes, believe it or not, people did.
Junior really does have his finger on everybody.
Everybody. I mean, it's just, I would have been okay with North Wilkesboro keeping a points race if they shortened it.
Not for Dover.
Yeah, but not for Dover. Right, like maybe somewhere else loses a date, but Dover deserves a points race. Like
you could get rid of the Darlington spring date, I think.
But Darlington had 2 dates and lost it, and everybody had an uproar before COVID. COVID kind of got us back to Darlington twice a year because of travel restrictions and things like that.
Yeah.
So everybody started to fall back in love with Darlington again. And not to get me wrong,
how many
I love
you
Darlington.
assholes are showing up to Darlington Spring Race?
Yeah, and that's exactly.
We all know the Southern 500 is what you save your money for.
I mean, we're going to the Southern 500. Obviously, we know. So
yeah.
I mean, it's like Spring Bristol.
Spring Bristol could go.
You could arguably get rid of Spring Bristol and Spring Darlington, and I love both of those tracks. But
I'd rather get rid of Spring Darlington than Spring Bristol. But
it's fair. Spring Darlington's not as entertaining, in my opinion. Bristol has potential in the spring. But yeah, it's a smart choice. North Wilkesboro getting an all-star race. I think what's the good way to put? I guess the aura around that place. I feel like it fits for an all-star weekend. Like if you're gonna have it anywhere but Charlotte, put it at North Wilkesboro at this point. Let's just do it for the aura.
Charlotte, you say? Let's bring back the Roval.
No, God help me. I might cry because that
do not give them an excuse to bring back the Roval.
Exactly.
You know they want to.
Oh God. You should have seen or heard Marcus Smith talking to Junior about wanting to spray water on the tracks for entertainment and put rain tires on the cars. You should go listen to that roundtable episode. It's freaking crazy when you get some time. Yeah. You should have saw Junior's face. Like rain tires are fun. And he was like, why are we spraying water on the track? Like, entertainment, cool. But, like, we don't need to consistently do it. And then Junior went into, like, analyzing it to, like, we timed the sprinklers to where the track dries out and the drivers have to search for the water on their rain tires. And I'm like, now Junior's trying to make me articulate this to where it's okay. I don't know how I feel about this. So, like, is Junior hypnotizing NASCAR fans? What do you think?
But I mean, he made people think that North Wilkesboro deserved the points race.
Well, you might see some water sprayed on the track then for this All-Star race. At this
Good.
point.
It's gonna be Michael Waltrip with a fire hose.
I hope so. I hope so. I genuinely do. I hope they put Michael Waltrip out there with a fire hose because that would make things so much better.
You said fill up with anything NASCAR wise because you have nothing in big red
letters.
highlighter.
Yep, I have nothing.
Yeah. Are you in like the spoof NASCAR Reddit, like OK Boogity Boogity or whatever it is?
No.
I am. I'm actually quite a active poster. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
I have a flare and everything.
Dang.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, how have you not seen it yet?
I don't know. I have not.
How have you not seen any one of my posts?
I'm just an old man, I guess, and not found the right Reddit to join.
I unfortunately do not have anything from that to add. They talk about some weird shit in that Reddit. Like, oh hey, which NASCAR driver do you think is among the LGBTQ community? And obviously the hot answer is Alex Bowman. But
oh God. It's funny you say that because someone brought up it was Briscoe and
and then there's other posts. If Ty Gibbs came out as gay, would he instantly become a fan favorite? Probably not.
Probably not. No. He's gonna be hated more, if anything. Oh God. Yeah, Michael McDowell apparently is a flat earther. I saw that.
Really?
Apparently he came over the planes radio with Todd Gilliland and then asked the pilot if it looked round or flat out there. And they went into this conversation apparently about how it's a flat Earth, and the pilot was like, "Nah, I'm pretty sure it's round. I can see it."
Berry can't. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. We got drivers like
Can you
Josh
stop
Berry.
pretending that Michael McDowell like has any aura on the road courses anymore? Like, what is his purpose?
He's an old man just being there for young drivers at this point, teaching them the wrong things.
That's Michael McDowell has 2 top 5s on the year. It was a second at Watkins Glen. 9th, it's okay. Maybe he does have some more left on the road courses, but the super speedway results lacking. 20th, 15th.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Michael McDowell needed to retire like 3 years ago.
I agree.
Really,
100%.
No news on the NASCAR front.
Not that I really saw.
Nothing. Corey Himes not gonna be rookie of the year.
Nope, that's about it.
Damn shame.
But, like, there's speculation behind the fact that they said he didn't file for it. Like, bro, could you imagine running 15 races for your rookie season and winning rookie of the year?
I'm in.
I would have. If he proves that he deserves it, give it to him.
Who's gonna win rookie of the year instead of him?
Zilich.
Averaging 34th.
I'm pretty sure he's the only one in the running.
Yeah, he had to be.
Consistently, anyway. Like, there's been some guys pop in here and there, but...
Yeah, I don't see any other rookies.
It's going to be like freaking Riley Herbst winning it. There's just nobody...
Riley Herbst isn't a rookie either.
No, but Riley Herbst contended for Rookie of the Year his rookie year because there just was nobody there.
Well, it's him and freaking Hostitard.
Exactly. So,
sorry.
What? Who said that?
No.
Did you hear that? Hush, kids. Sorry.
Seriously.
Exactly.
Not that they got on the school bus like a half hour ago.
Doesn't matter,
You know, it blew my mind when you told me that kids still get paddled down there.
What?
It blew my mind when you said kids get paddled down there in school.
Listen, it's a different world below the Mason-Dixon line.
I'm like, you look at a kid wrong up here. It's grounds for like losing your teaching license.
Yeah, They're just gonna take it all from you.
And then down in Georgia, you're just like, yeah, we're gonna whoop his ass. He's gonna come home, and it's gonna be
Yep,
fine.
it's gonna be fine. You signed the consent form at the beginning of the year. They call you and they're like, "Hey, we're gonna paddle him." I'm like, "Okay, cool, whatever." What'd he do? I've only been called once for that, so I'm
You
not on
only
the.
been called once.
Yeah, I've only been called once, and it was way early in my oldest's school career. So apparently, he learned real quick not to go to the principal's office again.
And then shared the story with his siblings.
Exactly. So, um, yeah, whatever. It works. At least they're good at school. They may not be
Did
good
they
at home.
paddle Carson Hocevar?
They would. They need to at this point.
I'd
I just
pay an underpaid Georgia public school teacher to take a paddle to that guy's ass. I would pay hundreds of dollars. I would pay that teacher's rent
just pay your rent outright. We'll just lay it down on the table.
just to smack that twerp.
We've had this conversation before, but I just don't get his appeal. I guess it's his mouth. At this
8-year-olds.
point. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
8-year-olds and middle-aged men desperate for anything even barely appealing to the ghost of Dale Earnhardt. Because old people just think, oh well, he wrecks guys for wins. That's Dale Earnhardt. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I totally know what you mean. My dad's the same way, but my dad went with Blaney as his new driver. So
Blaney,
yeah.
who would never hurt a fly.
My dad was a Kevin Harvick fan too. Let me just throw that out there. And then Harvick retired.
I'm like, well, Harvick wasn't super duper clean.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say near the end, maybe not so much in the beginning, but yeah. I don't know. I just don't get it. Like, I get the publicity for the sport's good, right? Like most of it, anyway.
Doesn't mean I have to like it.
Exactly. I don't
I'll
have
be
to
the
enjoy
grumpy
it.
old man about this.
Listen, I already got my grumpy old man rant out of the way earlier about people on Twitter complaining about stuff that they could just
And
quit watching.
How the fuck we talked about him for a solid 5 minutes?
That's what happens. I'm telling you.
I'm gonna edit this out of the whole thing.
Click.
Nope, I'm too tired to be editing things right now.
I don't blame you.
All right, we killed some time there with some miscellaneous bullshit.
We'll just mark this as not safe for work.
Not Carson Hocevar talk.
Yeah.
Skip this if you like Carson Hocevar. Hopefully, our fans are a little smarter than that. Who knows?
Listen, I've read some things that people with NASCAR podcasts are just making the sport more relevant in their eyes. So we could just be doing this for fun, Caleb.
We hit on Carson Hocevar for fun?
Yeah, we could be at this point.
If we were doing it for fun, we'd choose a better hour than 7 o'clock in the fucking morning.
I'd want to do it in the evening when I could have a drink and we could sit here for a little while and enjoy it.
No, can you imagine just like a watch along of a race?
Like just set the. I don't know. We might actually get canceled if we did that.
I need to bring my freaking tripod to Darlington.
Yes.
Just set it up in front of us.
Oh God! Walk around. We should walk around and be like, "Hey, have you ever heard of short pit?" And just they'll be like, "What the?"
What the fuck is a short dick?
The content ideas, I already see them now.
Short dick and NASCAR podcast. All right.
I told you to quit talking about Carson Hocevar. Jeez.
Unfortunately, he is a dick, and he's like taller than me. Guy's like 6'4". I don't know how he fits in a fucking car.
Dude's taller than everybody. I don't know what you're talking about.
Freaking slender man. The trucks race tomorrow night, 7:48 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Green flag according to Bob. O'Reilly Auto Parts Series off until Daytona, which leaves 3:30 qualifying for Cup on Friday. The race starts at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturday. As we talked about, it's a Saturday night race.
Thank God. Sorry.
Seriously. Do we have a weather update for Richmond, Bob?
Come on, Bob.
Bob, is there lights?
Mm?
Is there lights on Twitter, Bob? 15% chance of rain on Saturday, 50% chance of rain on Friday, 35% after 8. So Cup practice qualifying could get rained out. We'll see. But the race on Saturday looks fine. So no parlays or group picks as of now on
Thursday morning.
On DraftKings. So we're just gonna go into our eliminator.
Mine should be on there.
Oh damn! I'm kicking your ass,
bro. Fuck you and Alex Bowman last week. Fucking Kyle Larson.
I am kicking your ass, and you're picking Kyle Larson for Richmond.
No, I'm not picking. I already picked Larson. I ate that at Chicagoland.
Oh,
yeah, exactly. It's like SVG at fucking Coronado for you.
Oh yeah, that sucked.
Oh god.
So are you picking at Richmond? Remind me.
Did I not put it on there?
Nope, you did not.
God damn it. All right, go ahead and continue through with looking for yours. I need to go fucking figure out who I was going to pick.
Well, you're picking first.
Well, fuck you then. Hold on. Oh, God.
Is it your first time picking on Short Pit?
Apparently. No, normally I pick before the thing.
I was saving Austin Dillon for this moment, but I had to pick him for fucking Dover.
I'm pretty sure I've picked him already, too, is the bad
You
thing.
did.
Damn it.
Wait, did I? Nope.
I don't know. I don't know what to say.
I thought I was getting away with it.
I need to. This one's going to hurt later on in the season, but you know what? Screw it. Give me Denny.
Solid choice.
I need a win. It's been a long L streak for me, so
yeah.
I need Dennis to pull me out a win this week.
And who am I going to pick to steal it?
Michael McDowell.
Yeah, go fuck yourself. I definitely already picked him.
Yeah, probably on a super speedway or a road course.
Fuck, I picked Josh Berry at Phoenix.
I did the same thing earlier. I picked him at Vegas though, so.
Nope, I'm gonna save that. God, does anybody not suck? I'm not picking Kyle Larson right now.
Yeah.
Save him for an intermediate.
I wouldn't recommend picking Kyle Larson right now either.
Save it for an intermediate. That's my plan. Have I taken? I have not. Ty Gibbs.
I like it.
Big Ty Gibbs.
JGR battle.
Oh yeah.
Veteran versus the teacher.
Oh yeah.
The teacher versus the student. God, I need a fucking monster energy drink this morning. Apparently.
Oh yeah. You go with the white. You go with the.
Oh no, I'm a white girl in that aspect. I drink the flavored ones. So I'm on the orange creamsicle, and it tastes like a freaking melted, literally creamsicle.
Before they went to the kind of mixture they have now, a couple of years ago they had an orange creamsicle that was a lot smoother than the one that they have now. Because the one right now kind of
it's a little
I don't want to say it tastes burnt, but
yeah.
It's kind of like a burn advert. You ever have the Rains?
Yep.
And it kind of feels similar to that. A couple of years ago, it went down a lot smoother than what they have now.
I agree. Yeah, I'm on those and like the Blue Dream ones. That's like a blue raspberry.
My favorite monster that they no longer have. Brian can attest to this. In 2023, we went on a trip to Toronto, Canada. And in 2023, they had a limited edition white pineapple monster.
Oh.
I would kill somebody's grandma to have that back.
I don't blame you. I've never had one, but it sounds good alone. And
the shit I say, I don't know how nobody's like said, "Hey, Caleb, can you like just watch your mouth on this episode, please?"
Nah.
Rain went down to 5%. It's down to 10% on Saturday. Rain's down to 45% on Friday. So
okay, then.
Bob,
we're heading the right direction. Nice, Bob.
A little too late, Bob. All right, it is 7:55. Anything to say to 5 people at home before you clock into work and I go to bed?
Nope. So I was gonna say, just follow us on all of our socials. We've been non-existent lately because we have real jobs and it sucks. On
Opposite
the
shifts too, so like we can't
yeah,
even like get together afterwards and just be like, all right, let's get
still,
this, that. I upload it and I go to bed, and then you go to work, and we don't
yeah,
talk for a couple days.
yeah. We get clips if I get time to make clips. So follow us on all those. Let us know what you want to hear
If
us
you
talk
want to
about.
run our social media accounts, I mean, we'll talk to you.
Yeah, for free because we're poor and don't have money. But
Nope, we blew it all.
that's right on Darlington
$500
tickets.
plane ticket, and
Yep. Like
yeah,
$400 Airbnb and tickets. So
all together, the Darlington trip isn't as expensive as I thought it would be.
it's
It's
worked
I
out.
think it's
But
cheaper than Bristol.
I need to do the math, but I think we're close. Yeah, on my end, on like individual ends at least. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I gotta go. I gotta get on work. So
Yep,
follow us
and
on
I
all
go.
of our
Yep,
socials. Caleb,
do all
go get
that.
sleep.
Harass us on Twitter, the whole thing. We'll see you next week for my home race of Loudon.
Woo!